Okay. So, my name is Aldrey Roself, and we're going to do Azur Lane Google Play review. But this time, I will also be doing um, the daily grind as well. Okay. Um, this I've been streaming for a while on Azur Lane, and I like the music that I play during my streams, but this time it's the same songs again and again. I don't have much any songs to play that is not copyrighted, so might as well uh, multitask with the daily grind and then the Google Play review. Okay. Okay. So just doing the I'm just doing the stuff to reset the clocks. I also wanted to add here that I put it with along with the daily because there are some stuff I want to explain, like why am I doing certain tasks or not during the daily grind to make it entertaining at least. Okay, so I always go for the awakening tactical research that doesn't give oil. It's annoying when it's very annoying when it doesn't give oil. That's why I want it done as soon as possible. Okay, then daily contributions. Okay, while that is loading, now we can start reviewing Azur Lane. Well, reading just Google Play reviews, so okay. First review here, Admiral Grafsby. You know, this is one of the ships in Azur Lane. You know, this is a dedicated player. Okay, 5 stars. Almost everything here is 5 stars. Okay, October 27. I've been playing this game for a year and a half almost. For me, I've been playing it for a whole year, ever since the Dead or Alive collaboration. I'm basically here because of my waifu, Marie Rose, and I wanted to give, I want to have Marie Rose in a mobile game. and not just be and not just rely on Layla on Mobile Legends. It's nice to have a Marie Rose, an actual Marie Rose in a mobile game. I've been wanting it for so long. So okay. Then exercises. Exercises. I'm very annoyed with the PvP on Zerling, like right now, because of the Italian snipers. That's why every time the the refresh, it's so bad. Anyway, uh, I really have enjoyed my experience. Me too, really. Definitely enjoyed. Not the PvP right now. Uh, Although there are some improvements to be made. Yes, I can see that. There's so many improvement room for improvements on this game. Um, they can easily be overlooked by the game itself. It's rather amazing, although a more AFK game, it's still fun to grind for events, as well as raise your ship girls XP. Experience. Highly recommend. Hmm. All that I've noticed is kind of hard to balance uh, the multitasking here. I'm also thinking if this is a good match or not. I guess this is just the first manual gameplay anyway. Anyway, uh, Scott Feliz, October 23. It's the game I didn't know I was looking for but found. It may be right up your alley, and you never knew such an interesting genre exists. It is weird, honestly. Like a battleship turning into a waifu. Yeah. Like New Jersey here. YouTube recommends the actual New Jersey ship, battleship. And then the comments were full of Azur Lane players. They got recommended because of the new New Jersey event when she came out. Feel like anime art. Um, Only Mari Rose really from Dead or Alive. But of course, I've been here for a year now. Yeah, like I've grown to love the other girls here as well. Warspite, Albacore, Z18, yeah, Amazon. Most of the girls that also look like Marie Rose as well. Mm, Anime art as well. The loading screen on this game is phenomenal. Or this display art here, like it's full of armpits, and I really like it. Another armpit. See, the loading screen, it's so different. I wish they have this loading screens on DOA XVV as well, not just a bouncing Honoka all the time. Okay, PvP done, then daily raids. Need to get the cognitive arrays so much. Okay, and then build one ship. And then cut box. It's a bit uh, annoying to do this. Like if you can hear my mouse right now, it's just palm click. This is like one of the most annoying things that I have to do daily. Okay. And then Operation Siren. I always go for Operation Siren right away because uh, because of the, what was it again, the meta. You need to request assistance, that way you don't have to spend any oil. Still going to take a while before I can get back to the review. Okay. I feel like anime art, some of the best I've seen with more than I have time to appreciate. I agree. Like, Albacore alone is just wow. The loading screen, I mean. But this is why, the collaboration happened with Dead or Alive. I still think Dead or Alive is the best when it comes to 3D. Like, Mariros has a whole lot of lore. Same with the other Dead or Alive girls. They really capitalize on waifuism. And the one with Azur Lane is more on pictures rather than seeing, like, it's not too deep. Like, even, like, for example, New Jersey here. Like, her lore isn't that deep compared to Kasumi over here. Like, we know Kasumi from Dead or Alive, from Ninja Gaiden. Like, the lore behind the DOA girl is way too deep. And at the same time as well, the Rule 34, And another ship that I like here is Saratoga. I do like her. Extensive plot with historically accurate World War II naval warfare combined with fantasy twists. Turn-based and real-time RPG. Turn-based, it's not turn-based. It's not like a Final Fantasy game. Uh, it's complicated and hard, yes, I agree. To do justice to without trying out. It's complicated, yes, but at least there's YouTube that can help. Like, most of the guides for Azur Lane are pretty much old, but it can still help at least. Despite it's a small community still. Um, Compared to Mobile Legends, of course. Like Mobile Legends has so many guides per season, per meta, like so many. Anyway, been playing for a while and still don't have everything figured out. Yeah, me as well. Not now. Like I already know how this game works already. It's been a year. But once you're a newbie, yeah, I understand. You don't really understand. But the ones on YouTube really helps. The YouTube tutorials, they do help. It can be outdated, but it can still help. Okay, next is Monkey Monkey. 5 stars, November 8th. Very enjoyable. It's free to play. Yes, very. Like, almost everything here is still free to play. Has good storyline. I've never uh, dive into the story of Azur. Based on real warships and some extras. Collabs. Yes, the collabs. I'm here mostly for Mariros, but I also wanted to have I did have Jeanne d'Arc already, so what I wanted Neptunia and AI, yeah, the VTuber, but that's okay. I have Marie Rose, but if I can get those other collabs too as well, it's not bad. Okay, and then I'm going for the second Soryu meta. Okay. Recommended game, you can play it at your own pace. Exactly, like it's so chill. But if we're talking highly competitive stuff, it's mostly just the PvP really. I still play it despite having to finish all the DOA collabs. I just really enjoy. Back then, I used to hate Operation Siren, but once you get to the end game, it's way fun to play Operation Siren because there's no oil involved. I always lose oil. Like I'm so always low on oil, so this how much of I've been addicted to this game just playing it. I wouldn't say I still miss Mobile Legends for sure, but at, at least Azurlane is helping me cope up. You can spend money if you feel like speeding process. Yeah, I did. Or getting goodies. Skins, packs, gems. For skins, I'm satisfied with my Mariros, Honoka, and Eldridge. That's it. And I've used the free gems back then when I was a newbie. So, this is the first game I have actually enjoyed spending money that is worth spending on. Yeah, me too. I hope so as well. Like, for Mobile Legends, I wish I can refund that money. Thanks for the awesome game, dear developers. This game is an automatic 5 out of 5 stars. IJ and Yamato, another from Sakura Empire. Okay. This is my all-time favorite game and I have a PS4 and a PC. Very friendly and generous developer team. Extremely free-to-play friendly. True. Amazing art. True. And for those like me, there is a ton of historical. Are they really going to bring up the historical references? Like it's been I feel like this is like three reviews saying the history. I don't really care about the history. The history. Uh, we all know we're here for the girls. I'm not sure if this is a meme or if this guy is kidding or not. Not to mention there is 550 plus waifus to choose from, and they don't shove ads to buy things in your face. I don't know about that. I mean, the skins, man. But you know, skins are optional anyway. Uh, you have to find the shop yourself. True, and you don't feel like you have to pay money to progress. Yes, if you actually don't spend anything on skins, unlike me back then when I was new. Only for the amazing skins and outfits. True. If you see these developers, thank you for the amazing game. I can't find another Azur Lane game like this one either. I've been trying to, so that you know. Yeah. But I guess it's fine knowing that Azur Lane is very grindy. I don't want to grind too much as well. Lina Lover 1977, November 7. It's like a bullet hell version of Pokemon. You gotta catch them all. Not me. As long as I have my Marirose, I'm fine. But yeah, I get it. Like, I wish I have Kizuna and Neptunia. And there's plenty of RPG, role-playing game aspects as far as upgrading your ship, girls. Plus, the autoplay feature is nice. True. The autoplay is too good, really. And the meta here is pretty much like you should be able to autoplay. Like, I know that manual is way better. I do play manual occasionally, especially on SOS. The boss there, I have to play manual because I'm it's to speed up the process. But still, uh, the meta is you should be able to autoplay it. Like, if you look it up on YouTube, the YouTubers are trying to make it into chapter 14 full autoplay. Like, they're trying to achieve that autoplay experience. So yeah, just because you can autoplay doesn't mean you're a noob to this game and you have to play manually. No, it's not the case. The pro players here are striving to make it a maximum autoplay. Okay. Uh, if you're too busy to go full hands on but still want to make progress, true. Like right now, I'm multitasking it with the with the Google Play review here. Oh no, I only have okay. Jabberwock. Okay. Mm, I'll just wait. Yes, it is great for auto farming. For farming this autoplay. Hoovu, October 30. Game where you can get an abundance of resources. Might be a bit slow initially, true. Gacha rate is okay, but if you remotely play the game, you can easily get 100 plus rolls. Save per event. Yes. Character level promotion is super easy. No need for multiple copies. Game is heavy on skins. There are some nice free ones too. Yeah, I actually have some free already. So they don't trip you off on rolls and whatnot. Yes, the gacha here is so generous, like the best. Everyone says it anyway, but still, compared to VV, man, to DOAX VV. But the same time as well, like the Mobile Legends gacha as well. Well, we all know there's no gacha in Mobile Legends. It's just you have to pay every single item to get what you want in Mobile Legends. And for DOAX VV, it's way too random. It's so unfair. It's way really super random. I'm still frustrated I didn't get my Marirose SSR. Okay, this one is doable. I can finally finish that. Okay. You do randomly get gems for free. Oh yeah, the commissions. It's super rare after the update. But yeah, it's still good. It's just that I ran out of oil so quick. Man, I would love to give 6 stars purely because customer service is great and developers listen to players. Hmm. I mean, yeah, developers do listen. I want to say that they should make the SOS signals an automated feature as well. I hate the SOS signal so much because it's on manual play. And the cognitive arrays as well, they need to buff it. I'm pretty sure they will soon. Like it's such an imbalanced feature right now. And there's nothing on the guild yet. Brian Chavez, November 11. Really love it just 1 week after installing it. The customization of your fleets is to your liking. The gacha, that is true. Waifu over meta. The gacha is very generous to you, true. And the voice actresses and art style are of high quality. Yes, true. I don't really care much about voice actresses. Yeah. If you ask me, I'm much more uh, I much more appreciate the ones who does Mariros on Rule 34. But that's just me. Anyway, highly recommended for if you want something to enjoy. Yes, true. Massachusetts and formidable. Okay. Mm, I had mine. My review here is that it's a good game, but they need to nerf the grind. Like right now, I'm live streaming, right? But it's going to like go for almost 2 hours or like 2 hours more. Like if you don't play the game too much, you're bound to grind more later on in the day. and it's too much. And then once you've grinded everything, and then there's nothing to do. Like there's such an imbalance when it comes to the grind, especially if you're a working Joe. It's kind of hard to balance time and then Azur lane. You have to own your own mobile data just so you can play it on the road. But even then, I mean, being on the phone and on the road, it's not too healthy for the brain. As it can cause dizziness. The survey that's currently available is broken, so I'll go ahead and say what I like about the game. It has an awesome art style, animation, gameplay, and interesting characters. True. I'm not sure about this survey. August 25, man, this has been a while. Adding voice lines to the mix is what brings the characters alive and make them lovable. Oh, I need to disconnect my mic. It will be disconnected soon. Okay, there. Then last. Oh, okay. Then guild. Okay. Okay. Adding voice lines to the mix is what brings the characters alive and make them lovable. Mm, to some extent, yes. I do like the secretary feature. And again, the loading screen, it really helps. The chill music you get in the main storyline is also very chill. It does it to the it does psychological impact to the brain, of course, having the chill music. But another nitpick I have with this game is the background music, like as for Operation Siren, like the background music on this one, it's bad. It's terrible. And then there are some maps in Operation Siren that is copyrighted music. So that's why I have to get my own non-copyright song, play it in the background instead. Though I don't know who the people are, the voices, the characters. Good job. They did it in the third anniversary live stream, like like New Jersey. You really bring the characters to life. What I like is the interaction. Like, for example, Saratoga. Saratoga is an honest girl that just flat out likes you, and that's what make me like Saratoga. Because I like flirty girls. I don't really like girls that that are shy. That's what made Saratoga special for me, because she likes me. So, this is honestly one of the best gacha games out there, from the generous developer team to the fair experience. Wara Lurl, 4 stars, November 13. Would give it more stars, but for some reason this game drops Wi-Fi network constantly. I did have that issue like 3 days ago or 2 days ago. I actually did try to contact customer service as well, but it got fixed later on anyway. I mean the following day. But yeah, I do feel some lag, and it's kind of annoying. It doesn't disconnect me entirely. It's just that there's always a constant loading pop up. Recognizing it as a DOS attack. I'm not sure about that. No other game does this on my network. Same actually. Yeah, same. Fix this and would be 5 stars. Update. The crashing has been fixed, but it still has issues flipping between mesh network satellites without dropping. I'm not sure what does he meant by this. Dear player, we receive your feedback. Yes, could you share your issue with us, please? No star. Birdseed Pro. 5 stars, August 25. Man, some older reviews. Simplifying my review a bit, this game is great, but it's rather unfortunate when you mispurchase in game. Oh my gosh, yes, when you run out of oil. Yes, it happened to me a lot before. One can only hope that they add some action reversal support in the future, even if in strict timelines such as 24 hours after doing so. But as the game stands right now, it's not an option. Very sad, but there is a lot to enjoy from the games. Definitely worth playing, but try not to let small things get to you or your soul will be crushed for a whole day like mine was. Same when I spend gems to to buy oil when you run out of oil, because the confirmation is here at the left side, the cancel is on the right. You're used to the default that the cancel is at the left, and then poof, you bought oil spending your gems. It's so annoying, and there's no chance to redeem it back either. They did it on purpose, by the way. It's a psychological trick to make you spend your gems to the oil. But now I'm much more aware of it now. That's why my gem is at like below 50. Spend your gems right away. It happens to me as well on DOA XVV, on the Deco Bromide pen. Honestly, for me, as soon as I get them, I just spend it immediately rather than spending it on an SSR that you didn't really wanted to use your Deco pen. Same with the mail system. I've pressed collect all. So it was so annoying as well. I've collected all the oil I had in my mailbox. So after that, I'm like, if I do need the oil now, I'll collect it then. I rather not have it stuck there in my mailbox anymore, for instead of misclicking. Christian Alexander Lehman, September 13. It's really old reviews. The perfect game. Summon girls, train them for combat, then assemble them into a cohesive fleet. It's a great strategy game. When it comes to strategies, well, you do need the help of YouTubers. For me, at least, in my experience, like I would have never been good at Azur Lane if it wasn't for the YouTube videos. Uh, but even then, the grind will tell you that you have a lot of gears to grind and XPs to grind. But yeah, it's still good, honestly. It's just that, man, the PvP right now, it sucks. It sucks so much. Am I done with the Operation Siren? Okay, just one more. There's nothing on guild. Let me check the guild. That was it for the Surya meta. I'll just go to world then. So I can be done with the Operation Siren for today. Okay. Perfect for single players, although it requires a constant internet connection. Yep. Uh, the if you want offline Azur Lane, then Crosswave. The community is what you would expect from this type of game. Covetous, greedy, and exclusive. What kind of community are you talking about? Honestly, like Azur Lane community, coming from a very toxic Dead or Alive community, I'm glad that there's no Marirose hater in Azur Lane. At first, I was very scared, but just don't read comments on Marirose. There's of course going to be haters in game. Oh yeah, this is also one of the reason why I disabled in-game chat as well. I honestly don't want to hear opinions on other people. It's so annoying, especially that this is a waifu game. Thank goodness for the in-game chat can be disabled. Joining or creating a guild is optional. Yes, true. For guild, I actually joined a competitive guild here. That's why I was looking for guild members for the Surya meta. Anyway, that is done. Oops. Wait. Hard mode. 110.1. Okay. Then multiplayer versus is completely optional. That is true. Super. When I first joined, like there's so many farm fleets, and they understand it's for the newbies to earn their XP. But now, my God, the PvP is so toxic. The problem is not everyone can be PvP ready right away. That's the problem with this Italian sniper fleet. Like right now, I only have Aquila and Vittorio here. I first I race to 120 was Littorio because I really like Littorio, but she's not the meta. So I'm still going for Duca. It's just so annoying to to main fleets are not that hard to race, but the vanguards, oh my gosh, it takes a while, a long while to get them ready. You don't have to play with other people at all to enjoy the game. True. Uh, that is so true. Kai, October 5. The game is pretty good. This is one of those extremely rare mobile game where you can enjoy the game just fine without wailing and spending a lot of money as long as you put in a little bit of effort every day. This game is pretty generous with the gacha currency. I have been playing free to play for 3 years since the start of the beta, and I only broke my free to play virginity recently when they implemented Battle Pass. Definitely worth a try for casuals or hardcore grinder. Yep. For me, it was the progress. That's why I had to spend some money as well. To be fair though, I'm having flashbacks on Mobile Legends when I spend a lot of money on it and then now I've just quitted the game. Just hope that it doesn't happen here on Azur Lane. But so far so good. I don't see why I would quit the game. I literally have a mobile Mariros I can bring with anywhere now. 2D Mariros, yes, I agree. But like, it's still Mariros. It's still the official Mariros. So, it's not the 3D DOA-XVV Mariros or DOA6, but it's still Mariros. Amalgamate Freeze, September 16. Man, these are quite. The reviews are. I feel like not much, a lot of people do review this Azur Lane. Just straight 5 stars, 4 stars. For me, it's 4 stars. It still needs improvement. It's there. A very good game for those of us who like. Again, with the history, no one cares really, unless this guy is joking. Um, Real money purchases are entirely optional and not required for progression. That is true. Wait, let me check if this is safe. It's still not safe. Okay. The designs of the ships always impress me. True. Whenever there's some new ships, I genuinely don't care much. Especially that, I only care about Mariros. I'm sticking to one wife only. Despite having several crushes on this game already. Um, because if I have multiple waifus, man, the amount of money I would spend on merch is, having one wife alone is already taxing just on merch alone, especially like Mariros merch that I have not acquired since, and it sometimes gets into my head, but not all the time. Just try not to care, but it's still there. Anyway, plus the extreme attention to historical details. I'm guessing body features of the ships, like the armpits. And sometimes the girls here don't wear any panties at all, which makes it wow. And the nipples. Oh yeah, the anime. Definitely, like the anime confirmed that these are like real girls. It's not. It's not traps. Like, because they finally showed their nipples. Um, anyway, the battle system is simple and easy to learn through. Still offers challenges. Yes, yes. I just wish players could suggest adding ships that aren't in game already, since I'd like to see the USS Oregon. Well, developers also listens to players, but at the same time, it also has to be a majority by the community. It's not just one guy saying that they want to see this and that. Uh, it still has to come with majority of the community, that the majority of the player base. That's why we have Reddit for that, so that your ideas can be supported by some other community, from the community that plays Azur lane as well. And then, once it gets a lot of upvotes, then that's the start that the developers can noticing that majority of the fan base would like it. Okay, enhance. Let me just enhance. And I need to disconnect my mic as well. Okay. Okay, for War Archives, I'm thinking doing the Crimson Echo since I have 5k oil already. And I only have 4 data keys. I always bring it down to 0. When you stack it into 60, man, you have so much more to grind. Don't want to grind too much already. It's already a lot. Okay. So clear and then clear. Advise. And then the other. And Meow officers. Oh, I did not put my Meow officers here. Okay. And then battle cruiser hood. Okay. Don't have hood yet. I mean, for meta or something to. Okay. Aquila and Vittorio. I need to run this on. I think that would be fine. Where's the other one? I learned that you still need to use like 1-1 setups. Okay. I think it's time to use hood. Okay, and then I don't need Amazon. And then sorry, just remove. Okay. Just add monarch here just to make sure that it will not sync. Okay, and then there. For hood, I need to get the items ready for her. This is going to take a while. Kisaragi. Yep. Okay, and then change. Okay. I don't have enough purple gears. Or even if I do, I'm on a live stream right now. I would rather do it offline. Okay, I have anti-airs for a spare. Did I make Kisaragi knives? I don't remember anymore. It's been a while. I keep running low on oil. That's why I forgot stuff already. Black shell. Okay, let me just disconnect my mic. Okay, then FOMO 25 na. Gyroscope. Yeah. Okay, and then war archives. So I have to play this manually. Okay. Oh, I should have used Duca instead. Forgot. $77 too. Oh my gosh. This would have been perfect. Okay, played. This is why I do it off cam. I get distracted and forget stuff. Okay. Sea Guy 18 November 2. Played this game for about 2 years now and it has improved immensely. Yes, seeing from the archives of old YouTube videos on Azur Lane, like the UI before, and the ships before were level 100 only. And the meta back then were so different. Like Hood used to be meta. Now it's no longer the case. Now we have New Jersey and Italian fleets. Okay, thanks to having responsive developers, resources, especially for gacha, are abundant. Actually, yes. Like if you just pull 3 every day for the event, you'll eventually get all the event ships. That's how good the gacha is. You don't need to to overspend. Just pull 3 every day. It will happen. But sometimes that's not the case. It doesn't happen like that. Sometimes you just don't get the ship at all. And so are the ones strengthening your ships. True, Azur Lane is the most free-to-play friendly gacha out there. Its monetization relies on skins instead of the gacha system. True, there is plenty of content to be had and events are pushed out at a nice pace. That is true. Uh, like you have this like 2 weeks break on no events, or like we still have an event though. It's just an SP anyway, which is like very easy to clear anyway. The gameplay itself is a simple bullet hell style, highly recommend for waifu and gacha lovers. Ah, for me it's, my waifu is Marie Rose. But still, yeah. Ghost Raven 76 September 19. I love the game, spent a lot of time playing it, and then came an update. I tried to log in today, September 18, and my account is gone. All of it. Oh my gosh. I tried to use the link account and it didn't long me log me into my old account. I recommend the game, I do, but I recommend linking everything to avoid my trouble. Maybe the devs will try and help, but I doubt it. Oh. Eh. I don't have that problem, but man, I would hate if that happens. Mobile Legends, I'm not sure how good they are when it comes to account recovery, but still, yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so hard. Okay, let's use Duka Junoon. Anchorage. I wonder if I have Anchorage here ready. Or do I have to... Oh, okay, I don't. How much is the oil? I feel like I shouldn't use an Anchorage in this. I need the limited ones. Okay. They have gears and that's good to go. Not the best, but still good to go. Okay, so more to go. So Richard uh, Richard October 17, 2021. I've played dozens of free-to-play games, but this one takes the cake for the best free-to-play. In-app purchases aren't geared towards pay-to-win in the slightest. They're more about quality of life than anything else. Character skins, dock expansions, etc. I haven't encountered a single true pay-to-win mechanic. Dock expansions, I mean, what else when it comes to free-to-play? I mean, the dock expansions, you try to grind the free gems, you get it, and then that's it. But still, um, the oath, come on. Uh, which is extremely refreshing, especially for a game with gacha mechanics. It can get grindy. I mean, it's very grindy, but if you don't mind that, absolutely give this a try. Cute girls. Okay. I mean, these are anime waifus. Come on. Okay. Zeflock. September 29. It took me a long time to try this game on account of the perception that it is lacking in gameplay. Yet, after hearing many reviews about the developers and their positive relationship with the players, I decided to give it a shot and I am very pleased I did. Oops, wait. While the chibi sprites aren't necessarily my favorite, the combat is surprisingly entertaining, and the customization and room building features are a great addition. Okay. I'm not a fan of the chibi as well. Like, I came from a 3D gacha game. Uh, but I did like the cute the cute Mariros chibis that they have here. I mean the DOA X VV Mariros chibi was already cute as it is. But the ones they made on Azur Lane are also good as well. Um, okay. Man, there's so many good stuff, but I also want to see some good reviews, like, that is focusing that something that can help Azur Lane, to become a better game. Sander Becker, November 2. Way kinder gacha than most games, though you may find yourself spending few here and there. I mean, yeah. However, ships are a grindy to level for my taste, true. But after beating World 13 and getting Bunker Hill, I can say that the end game pays off. The mid game can be quite boring. I'm at mid game still, despite playing this for 1 year already. Because right now the toxic PvP, it's so annoying. It really does. That's what puts me into mid game. And the gears, the UR gears, I'm talking. Especially if you're waiting on blueprints for a pure ship. That is true. Overall, the game is in a great state right now, and I would really recommend it. Yeah, especially with the new update. Dennis Cristani, August 25. Man, this game is about a considerably large amount of ship girls fighting against the sirens through campaign maps, Operation Siren, and event maps. I had been playing this game since 2018 and I do not regret playing this game at all. There are a lot of grind if you want to get the characters, materials, and equipment you wish for. But I can tell you that this game is worth the try for anime lovers. I'm not an anime lover really. Uh, I just like Mario Rose. That's it. But the anime on Azur Lane, I really like it despite the community hates it so much. It's the only anime I've ever watched after not watching anime for a decade already. This is it, the albacore. Oh my gosh, it's so sexy. Okay. Plus there is a substantial amount of skins for the characters you could purchase. Okay. Casey Bryant, October 5. Okay, this is one of the few reviews that I'm doing because I feel like I have not been prompt to write this, doing it because of a great product. Yes, this is a gacha game, but it is one of the most generous games that I have played. Okay, the collecting of ship girls is awesome, the play style is awesome, the game developers are awesome. Always an event that's going on, always getting free stuff. For the most part, this is a free to play game. Only money I spend is to get spicy skins for my girls. GG. Blacklight plays November 3. Great game, really love it. Gacha is fair for the ships you can get. Graphics is awesome, and I finally have my Z ship I was missing. Now I have a newer phone, so downloads are a breeze. I would like to see an Iron Blood meta sometime soon. Okay. FMP Evo. September 30. Best mobile game out there. I have played every day consistently for over a year. Same. The gacha is generous and there are plenty of updates with new content. This game can be free to play if you want to be. No ships are ever gated behind a paywall. And the community is great. There is something for everyone in this game and you won't get bored. Highly recommend Azur Lane for casual and serious players alike. Okay, this one I really enjoyed for the review. Yes, I do agree. There is something for everyone. My Marie Rose is here. That's it. That's all I care about. But still, despite not using Marie Rose anymore, like there's no more Marie Rose here. Come on. I still play this game. Shinoda-chan, September 29. Nearly 2 years of playing and it's still a simple collection and cosmetic-oriented gacha with a ship girl for everyone. Um, QOL is great. I'm not sure what is that. But gameplay can get dull over time due to lack of iteration. And the lore is unfortunately a nightmare to piece together. Especially when players are first starting out. True. Still, it's a generous game with plenty of fun memes and well-intentioned developers. Oh, when it comes to lore, definitely my favorite is Epic 7. Like it's all around, but the gacha in Epic 7 is so bad. Sanjuyon. This is the only gacha game I have come back to and continue to play. And for a few good reasons. You cannot pay to progress. Gems are almost entirely for cosmetic schemes. Characters are built incredibly easily with a 7% drop rate, though resources farmed in minutes. Dailies and weeklies are quick to do. Events are always going. The developers listen to the community. Though the game is not without gripes, endgame is a bit of a commitment and it is very surfacey. Toasted Weeb, 5 stars, September 29. Phenomenal game, really quite a fun bullet hell style gacha game. The character rates are pretty good and it's quite easy to get materials for upgrading artillery and ships. Speaking of characters, they are all super amazing and very well designed. Yes, like man, the armpits, the it's everyone's game. Like if you want big boobs, there's big boobs, and then and the small boobs, like the armpits. Oh my gosh. Another armpits again. Like, okay. My only concern about the game would be that it's a bit grindy, but due to how fun it doesn't bother me. Same. But yeah, for someone who is working though, they kind of need to consider that for a working guy. Would recommend it for sure. Blake Johnson, finally a bit lower, first 3 stars here. Let's see what he has to say. So, good customer support, decent game, but the account management is in desperate need of an overhaul. There is no way to transfer servers, and there is no web page to manage your account. That is true, yes. I agree with him. Wow. It's easy to accidentally lose all your progress, so be careful. I agree. Like you can spend your gems to oil. My gosh. Uh, I hope it doesn't happen to me though. I don't want to lose my account. Come on, it's a Mary Rose. It has Mary Rose. Period. That's it. If that happens, I might just buy an account if that happens. Where did I spend? Oh, switch. Hybrid Sniper, October 2. Great game. Warning, this game is slightly pay to win, but for the most part, this is a free to play game. Yeah, true. This game is really fun if you like grinding and making builds or just collecting waifus. The company and community is really why this game is so fun. The company regularly listens to their players and implements fixes and improvements that the community suggests in ways that improve the gameplay and doesn't break the game. I would recommend this game because we feel that our voices are heard. Okay, let me disconnect. Okay, okay, then last.
サディア帝国の力を見よ。チャンス。挨拶はもう終わりの修理しなさいね。はじめまして指揮官。私。この私が MVP？サディアの希望、信。指揮官さん、お帰りなさいませ。あ、マリーはこの子と水浴びしてるんです。暑いですからね。でも夕張のが一攻め込みすぎたかも。
Okay, sorry for being disconnected for a while. Okay, we're almost done with this. Just getting some craftables as much as I can here. Okay, so that was the stream. I'm done with everything here for now. Let's see the shop just in case if there's anything I would miss. Hmm, nothing here. Okay, just this gold gears. Okay, and that is it. Okay, yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, and here's Marie Rose. Okay, goodbye.